Good evening. The truth is, I have a big fear in expressing myself in public. It's why I said yes tonight. Because I know more than one thing can be true. I can have my fear, and I can have my courage too. I feel the fear, and I do it anyway, because I'm a bridge, and I have something to say. My favorite thing in life is to bring ideas to life and to cultivate healthy systems, whether it's in my family or the environments I create or the businesses and communities I support. I've always been connected to nature, rooted. But the real reason why I have this light up here is to remember to root into the ground. In college, I remember doing a martial arts class, and one of the things that I learned was the power of intention. See it happening see it broken and break through before it's broken through. We took that. In our business, Urbanus. Urbanus, my partner, and I created Urbanus from nothing to a big, thriving business. For 25 years, we designed and manufactured metal furniture for national retailers. It was really great. Copper was our biggest material. We went through a ton a week. And one day, in my kitchen, I looked up. Something came over me. I looked up and I said, I want to be all I can be. And the universe was listening to me. The next day, copper prices went through the roof, and we went from profiting to being upside down. We had to pivot quickly. We moved our manufacturing to Alabama to a vendor that had lower overhead than us in Wynwood. And life drastically changed that day. We went from managing 85 employees and being a CEO. But one of the things that I realized is that I may have left a little bit on the table, and now I know not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Shortly after, a client of ours, she loved our design, and she asked if we would design her house, and we said yes. It was a dream job until it became a nightmare, because our project manager was a thief and wiped us clean. My world was rocked that day. I touched my vulnerability, and I softened. And I allowed space to open to what was happening. It was only then that I could start again. And with our creative spirit, sparks started flying again, and we started another business called Little River Box Company, where we manufactured buildings out of shipping containers. We made really cool environments and communities. It was so much fun. And we made the bold decision to close our doors in July of last year. Because sometimes the season is done, and you gotta know when to let go. I think about the sun shining even when it's dark outside. That stays with me. During Hurricane Andrew, I looked out my window and I saw these palm trees flat on the ground. And the next day, they were standing tall. They were agile, they were flexible, and they were strong. That's perspective is shaped by attitude and experience. In the popular show Ted Lasso, a character said, and it stayed with me, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. I always have that in my back pocket now. I'm always, when my creative current is flowing, that is when I'm probably, that's when I'm most alive. And once again, see nature as just such the greatest teacher she is. Cultivating relationships with our own selves, with each other, and with the greater world. It makes the whole better. Just like each one of us has a distinct and unique thread. And just like a bird building a nest, it's in the small pieces of life that create the support. Over the arc of time, what I've learned is that our challenges and experiences are not here to harden us. They're here to soften us. They're here to open us to be all that we can be in this lifetime. Just like the pearl, just like the oyster, it started with an irritation and transformed into a pearl. If I soften and I open, then my burdens can become my joys. Thank you.